We're recording. All right. Thank you so much for doing that, Shelby. All right. So we're talking about the law of navigation, just to kind of catch the recording up. We've talked about how anyone can steer a ship, but it takes a leader to chart the course. And we have to know where we are right now. We have to be honest with where we are right now to know where we're going. We're talking about 3 points that a leader does. This is all from John Maxwell's books, 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. A leader is one who sees more than others see. They can see the big picture, not just what's happening right now. Number 2, a leader can see farther than other people can see, right? Let's think about those incentives. We're like, there's an Apple Watch. Everybody's like, I can get an Apple Watch right now. But a leader says, if you do this business well, you can actually buy other people 12 Apple Watches next month if we continue to grow our business in the right way, right? Third point is a leader is one who sees before others see. Are you someone who's praying for strategy, motivation, seeing what is God's heartbeat for your team, right? Jake and I prayed last month and we were like, this is the month that is going to have massive momentum. So we set up accordingly, right? We didn't know that Reset was going to be free at the second half of the month. We didn't even know about the 4th of July sale in the beginning, but we felt the momentum coming. You're going to feel those ebbs and flows of your business, and you have to lean into those things. Sometimes we're like, it's slow, we can't help it. But then you can see farther of like, hey, I've been here before. We're going to do this better. So here's the thing. There's an acronym. I think the acronym is Plan Ahead. And this is perfect for the law of navigation. So I'm going to go through them kind of quickly. But P stands for Plan Ahead. If you feel like you're just going to be able to haphazardly work your way through the business, that is not going to work long term, and it's going to burn you out. You have to plan ahead. I can't even tell you how many times I get messages from people like, how are you not on your phone all the time? How do I work against this taking over my life? Time block, plan ahead, prioritize well, and you'll be able to be successful, okay? Number 2, predetermine your course of action. Predetermine your course of action. What are you going to do to take action to get to the place that you need to be? Number 2 is lay out your goals. So let's talk about the free reset. Let's talk about ranking up this month. That's what we're specifically going to talk about this morning. We're predetermining what we're going to do. What days are you going to work? What days are you going to rest? What are you going to do while you're working? You have to know. If you just sit down for IPA, your income producing activity, and you don't know what you're doing, it's going to be really hard to figure out what to do, right? Predetermine what you're going to do and lay out your goals. What goals, that's the L, what are your goals this month? Is it to get 10 people the free reset? Is it to go senior gold? Is it to go Ruby? What have you already done? And I love when we even make time-stamped goals. It's great for your brain to time-stamp whatever goal you're going after. So lay them out and then adjust your priorities accordingly. Priorities are so important, okay? Jesse and I are extremely busy. Krista Deary, extremely busy. But we adjust our priorities based on our business being one of the biggest priorities, right? So everything else falls into place there. Okay. You have priorities, whether they're said or unsaid. So you can make happen what your priorities are. Of course, family, of course, the Lord are the top priorities. And then the business is probably number 3 before friendships, before watching a TV show, before doing my laundry. Like I'm going to play a training video while I'm doing laundry. I'm going to do something before I'm meal planning and prepping. I'm going to do that in rank months. Some of those things go a little bit farther down in my priority list so I can push and have long-term freedom, right? I pushed hard and now I have a house cleaner. That makes it a whole lot easier to then set things up. So you guys each are going to have different priorities. If you were like, oh man, she has intense priorities. No, all of our families, all of our businesses are going to look different. And that's why we have a business for ourselves. But you're not by yourself, and you're going to have leaders who call you higher where you're like, maybe I can't see this. And you're able to adjust your priorities accordingly. Next step is to notify your key personnel. Who is that? For me, it's my children and my husband, right? I was like, hey, listen, there's a free race set. I have to hop on my IPA Zoom from 9:30 to 10. Like, this is important because I like feel the momentum on my team. You guys go out to the beach, you have the best time. I'll be there in 30 minutes. Okay. So each time that you might have to sacrifice something, make sure you're talking to the people who it's going to affect and show them why you're doing it. Show them your heart behind it and make sure they are on board as well. But also, his next point is allow time for acceptance. Sometimes it takes a while. If you've been in network marketing companies before, or they've seen other network marketing companies and like, I'll believe it when I see it. Allow them time to watch your consistency, the truth in what your goals are, and them see the benefit of that paying off. It might take a while for acceptance. Change in people, it takes a while. People don't like to accept change really quickly. But then when they see the reward, when they see the fruit, they're all on board. Whatever number, H, is head into action. After you have your goals, you've laid them out, you have your course of action, you've adjusted the priorities, you've told the people that need to be told, they've accepted it. We have to head into action. After you head into action, I want you to expect problems. Actually, every time that I've gone for a rank up, there's been opposition. There's been something that has happened, and sometimes it's taken me out. And sometimes I'm like, oh no, this is making me more confident that this is the time to run. So expect opposition right before breakthrough. It's so normal, so normal. Your goal is going to get tested. It's kind of even a biblical principle, right? After we put before, like, did God really say that? Actually, he did. And we're going to put in the work and we're going to steward it well. So expect problems, and then daily review your progress. Why do we tell you to check your back office? How many of you guys woke up this morning, you checked your back office, you know your numbers, and you know what you need to grow? I love the challenge of growing every day. I love to wake up, I love to see the number, and I love to say, I want to grow by at least 5 points. I want at least one person to join my team today. Okay, it's so fun. And then a lot of times it grows by a whole lot more than 5 when we're doing the work that we need to. So the secret to navigation is preparing for your trip. I highly doubt that any good pilot or whatever they're called, sea person, gets on a boat and doesn't know where they're going, right? Somebody help me out. What are they called? Who knows? Prepare for your trip. This job is an opportunity to navigate really well. And it's a beautiful thing to learn as we go along in our journey. All right. Who is ready to talk about the free reset? Let's do it. All right. I feel like if you grab a hold of this promotion, you can hit whatever rank you want. And I would be promoting it crazy to business builders. What do I mean by that? Get go-getters who haven't even joined your team yet to know the potential that they could have this month. I think with somebody who already has influence, what that means is people will trust them. Maybe they have a larger following, maybe they don't. Maybe they're your hairdresser. Maybe they're a personal trainer. I believe that people can join and go senior gold in 1 month. They could go ruby in 1 month. There is endless possibilities, especially with a promotion like this. Yes, Shelby, I love that. Shelby says she ranked from silver to gold the last time that we had this promo. Jesse's team went crazy with the free resets last time. And here we have another opportunity to do that again. Okay, so what I want you to do first is right now, get in your stories, take a picture of the Zoom, find a picture that you already have of you that's cute with a product, do something, take that picture, put it on your stories, and invite everybody to our info meeting today at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on Instagram. If you don't know where that link is, maybe somebody could drop it in the chat. I have a hard time dropping links when I'm on my computer. But you can check out my stories. I have one on there already. Put it there. Ask if they want to be invited. You can do a little poll, slidey poll thing. We're going to do that right now. So go ahead and head to your stories, add a picture, little blurb about our party, and see if they want an invite. All right, I'm going to keep going. If somebody has the link, will you drop it for Greta, or I'll add you on Instagram here in a second. The second thing is to make a reel and share about the benefits. Write this down because you might not be able to make a reel while we're on this thing. Make a reel and share about the benefits of Reset, and that you have three rebates available for free reset and free shipping. What that means is you're going to Venmo, Cash App, Zelle them free shipping once they order. So they already get a free reset, and then you're covering the shipping for 3 people. This should get you a lot of interaction with your post. If you don't have interactions with your post, evaluate the type of post, or give yourself time to build up traction. But here's what else I want to do. If you don't make reels, that's okay. What I want you guys to do is pop in whatever thread you're most active in. Don't do it in all of the threads, just pop it in a thread, a reel you've made. And then we can share people's reels that they are sharing, right? I probably will not be able to make a reel about the benefits of Reset, but I'm going to share all y'all's. And if you can't make one, share somebody else's, right? So if Jenna makes one, then you can share that one and say, hey, free Reset on sale. I'm matching this promo. I'm going to give the first 3 people free shipping and a free reset. Okay. So it's easy to also share reels. And when we're sharing those things, if you feel like, hey, my post didn't get any traction, share it in a group and we can all go on there. So if it's saying something, you can write, hey, I love the stuff. It gave me energy too. Hey, if somebody said like, get 5 people, I want people to be in. Ooh, this sounds awesome. I'm in, whatever. So you're helping build belief on other people's posts and continuing to help it to be seen by other people. All right. So we've posted in our stories. The next thing I want you guys to do is talk. I want you to message people about this 15-minute messenger party. Minimum 20 people, okay? So I want you maybe pray about it, scroll through your friends list. Who do you see there that you can invite there? Who have you already talked to about Plexus? Maybe you go to a previous post and see who has liked it. Maybe you're talking to brand new people. And I'll type here, I'm going to be having a 15-minute messenger party. Can anybody copy and paste what Jesse wrote to write into the chat? That would be amazing. It's really difficult whenever everything's on my phone. But it says, I'm going to be having a 15-minute messenger party about health and wealth, 7:30 p.m. Eastern on Instagram. I think you might enjoy it. It's health related, gut health, energy, cellular detox, and how you can earn $1,000 this month. Thank you so much for doing that. It's basically a little info, a snippet of how it's helped some of my friends, plus giveaways, and it's only 15 minutes long, and you can leave the chat after. Can I add you to it? Sometimes people say to that, I'm not available at 7:30. My response is, no problem. That information will stay there. You'll just have to scroll up to the top. So they can still be added. And then you can let them know, hey, I'll send you a free sample for being my guest, or would love to see what you think about that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes, message 20 people about the info party tonight. Okay, you guys can keep working. Heidi popped in here the follow-up. So I want you guys to do that. But I want to talk about the free reset for a little bit. That's what the follow-up says too. Here is, I want to just make sure you guys know how simple I'm making this, okay? So Jessie has put in, I know my chats and her chats, basic reach outs, basic follow-ups. It is very non-invasive when you're reaching out to your friends and family about an amazing deal, right? If you knew that somebody was having half off sales or whatever, you would go crazy and be like, hey, get to Target. All this stuff is half off. So it's very normal to reach out to people about such an amazing deal as this one. The more simple and the more relational that you can make it, the more successful it's going to be. And then on social media, you want to post about this all month long. I want you to amp up your social media, both personally and Plexus, because that's going to be what draws people in, not the Plexus free reset coupon looking salesy things, but what can you draw people in with that you can add value to their life, and you can sprinkle in, hey, guess what? My company has a free reset deal. Okay. So I want you to capitalize on social media. If there were ever a time to prioritize posting and being in your stories, this month is the month for that. Take the time to add a little bit more time into what you're doing, but like, let's throw out perfectionism, because it's okay if the color isn't perfect, if your words are a little bit weird. People actually like the more real stuff anyways, and get content out there. Okay. So we're going to partner those things. We want to post and add value, but we don't want to think too much into it where we're like not posting anything, right? So amp up your social media presence, amp up your care for people. And what I mean by that is it takes me about 10 minutes to message 20 people with a 36-second voice memo that's like, hey, I cannot believe this, but Plexus is giving another free reset out this month. I would love to help you get in on that deal. Are you looking to lose weight? Okay. If it's somebody who I know is already like healthy and skinny, I'm going to say, are you ready to reset your body or go through a detox? I'm just going to take one of two routes, and I'm going to message all the people who I think could benefit from this promo. And then it's going to get us into a conversation where it's back and forth. It's one, somebody's going to be like, yes, I'd love to hear more. Tell me about it. Give me your link. We have to have our links ready. Here's how you have your link ready. Okay. You're going to put, I'm going to be promoting the triplex and trim combo. I'm putting a triplex and trim combo and a reset into my cart. Okay. My cart. I'm in my website. I'm putting into my cart, triplex and trim, the reset, and then I'm clicking share this cart. Okay, it has 3 dots and I click share this cart. When I click share this cart, a little box comes up and you can add the promo code right there. I'm typing in reset, all caps, no spaces. It's only one word. There shouldn't be a space. And then I'm hitting apply. Make sure you hit apply. Okay. Then it will say in green, this promo code was applied and accepted or something like that. And then you're clicking generate link and it will copy to your clipboard. What I've done with that is put it in the notes of my phone. So every time somebody is ready for that code, I'm just putting it into the message. So outside of the first time I make the code, it really takes me 1 minute to respond and say, here's your awesome deal. Let me know when you've ordered. That's what I typically say. Okay. Then in a couple days, maybe on Friday, right? Follow up Friday, I'm following up with anybody who didn't order from today. And I'm saying, hey, did you get a chance to look at that code? Do you have any questions for me? And I'm trying to start the conversation again. The beautiful thing, guys, is it's the 8th. How many people can we get to order by the 15th? But this free reset goes all month long. So we are being proactive, starting now, putting in the work now to get people plugged into our summer slim down and detox challenge, and then going on from beyond there. If somebody is pregnant or they don't want to lose weight, they can just get the triplex with the reset. Like there's always wiggle room, but we want people, 1, to get the best bang for their buck, 2, to have the best results that they can and be exposed to as many supplements in the beginning to find out what's good for them. And 3, you have wiggle room. So if somebody is like, oh, I can't do that big of a combo, perfect. Do slim and restore. I have a code saved in my notes for that too, where it's slim and restore. I have a code that's triplex, and then I'll do the reset now too. I have to do all my carts again with reset, but I have options. So I always start with, this is the best bang for your buck, and this is going to be the best way to start. But then we can talk to what they really need and continue to build on that, if that makes sense. I feel like there was one more thing I was going to say and it just slipped my mind. Does anybody have any questions? Feel free to pop them in the chat. When they're pregnant, we don't recommend Restore and Balance. So I would go Triplex X Factor, Triplex Ease. The lean is great. Mega X, that's the other one. When during pregnancy, I took Triplex X Factor Mega X. X Factor Mega X is a great replacement to a prenatal. It has folate instead of folic acid. And then the Mega X has that DHA that supports the brain and heart for the baby. It is available with any welcome pack. Let me confirm that. We are going hardcore after triplex and trim. And the more simple we can make that, no, it's only available for triplex and trim. Thank you for clarifying that, Rhiannon. Yes, to get the free reset, they have to get the triplex trim combo. So then that's an incentive to get that one. But it gives you the wiggle room to say like, oh, okay, well, we can go down from that, but you're not going to get the free reset. Talking about, I want to, and then they know that you are hearing what's best for them, for their budget, for their health goals. Like, allow yourself some conversation. I want you to get started the right way. This is why I feel like this pack would be good for you. And then like building on that, if that makes sense. All right. Make sure I didn't miss any questions. This is recorded. As soon as I can get it uploaded, which honestly will probably be tonight after I do the beach and the pool. What about the challenge for people who already make? Yes, yes. The challenge for people who already make the triplex order. Yes, if somebody has 100 PV and they've ordered this month and they're going to order next month, they'll be qualified for all the things. People who are starting, really the triplex and trim is the best bang for their buck, and it's going to get them the best results. The Restore has incredible, incredible results already. So it's exposing them to this new product. But we always work with people, especially like if they're pregnant, obviously they can't take some, but we want to make it as simple as possible. So it's just like, hey, this is the challenge we're doing. This is the combo we're doing it with, but we'll work with anybody who needs, some type of exception. Absolutely. Allergies or something like that. But that's usually few and far between. Most people can do triplex and trim, and everybody's going to want that free reset. So I am pumped, and I'm like, we were already highlighting the triplex and trim, and this just sweetened the deal. All right, if we don't have any more questions, I want you guys, this is what I'm gonna end with. I want you guys to have a goal, okay? I want you to write down, I want to help 10 people by the 15th get the free reset, okay? I want to help 5 people by the 15th get the free reset. I don't want you to have lower than a 5. But maybe some of you guys are going to be go-getters and you want to have 20 people by the 15th. 5 or above, and I want you to write it down. I want you to write down, help 5 people get the free reset by the 15th. And I want you to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you are helping people, I want you to write their names in it. It does so much for you to see your goal, to write your goal down and see it accomplished. So put it on your computer, put it in your phone, wherever you're going to see it often, and pray over that goal. Continue to work daily towards that goal. And those who are putting in the daily work, you're going to see fruit, whether you see it right now today, whether you see it in the middle of the month or the end of the month. I believe if you're stewarding this well and you're doing the daily IPA, you're reaching out to people, you're following up with them, you're posting, you're building yourself in leadership every day, you're going to see fruit. I'm convinced of that. So have your goal, have it plain. What are you going to do with this free reset code? How many people are you going to help get this free reset? And when you do that, let's see them. Put them in the chats and we'll cheer one another on for our goals. All right. I love y'all. Have a beautiful day. Talk to you later.